Our next presenter is Steve Makofka. He's the founder director of On the Verge Music. It's a new organization that uses music to help teens at risk. And so Steve's going to share the journey that led him to being active in the Dayton music community and being involved with youth and music. His 20 by 20, On the Verge, a musical odyssey. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Makofka.
All right, the first picture we've got up here. I come from a musical family in Pennsylvania. This is not a picture of that. There we go. That looks musical. Yes, that is not me playing accordion. That is actually my father playing accordion, as his father played accordion, as his grandfather played accordion. So I was in line to become a fourth-generation accordion player. The other picture is my brother playing accordion. It is a picture of me not playing accordion. In the 60s and 70s, playing accordion was not cool. I was a singer. And this is about the age at which I did my first church solo. For some reason at this age, I knew all the words to a hymn called Love Lifted Me. The first line was, I was sinking deep in sin, far from the peaceful shore. My brother later remarked, you were 5. How far could you have been sinking? But the family was obviously musical. This is another picture of my brother playing accordion and me not playing accordion. My sister played clarinet. I picked up the French horn. I'm guessing we were playing a Christmas song. I can't really tell you what that ensemble sounded like. However, in high school, life was music. Music was life. And I was never actually the best at anything, but I was certainly active. And I showed up for every band concert, orchestra concert, chorus concert, select vocal ensemble, theater, radio, all of that. And for that, they gave me the Music Department Award, which I am still very proud of. I went to college, majored in music, and got to sing with Christian singing groups. We had polyester suits, matching ties, all the accoutrements. Got to go on tour, toured in Florida and the Midwest. And this started 20 years really of focusing on church music and youth ministry. And that was also the path that brought me to Dayton. But by 2004, I was itching to perform outside the church walls, joined a community choir, then was invited to try out for the role of Reverend Oglethorpe in Smoke on the Mountain, in which I had to play a pastor who played accordion. So I still didn't play it very well, but I was able to get through the 2 songs in the show, and it's where I found out about the Oakwood Accordion Band. Let that title sink in for just a minute. Charlie Campbell's waving over there. He is the mastermind. We've played at Carillon Park. I'm not even going to tell you what the sombreros were about. That is actually me conducting an accordion band in the lobby of the Schuster Center. And the Schuster Center is where I found out about the Dayton Philharmonic Chorus. I still kind of considered myself a singer and had to find out, can I sing with these guys? I tried out, and I was fortunate to sing with them for about 4 years, including the year that they went to Carnegie Hall. How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice and join the Philharmonic Chorus. But at this point, I decided I really wanted to do my own music. I was not really a tuxedo and sing Latin kind of guy. If you want to get into developing your own music, Canal Street Tavern has been the place for 30 years. Got up there, stood in front of the mic, was awful, but kept doing it. And the music scene in Dayton's active enough that I put together an open mic tour. Actually did 6 stages, 5 days, got to go home, sleep at night in my own bed, get up for work the next day, and go on tour, which my wife appreciated, that we were able to do that balance. Out of that open mic scene came my exposure to the Rock and Roll Playdate. Rock and Roll Playdate's really where I was able to develop my artistic voice and find out who I was as a musician. We would do singer-songwriters original music with a live band. So someone that we had never met would get up on stage, start singing their song, tell us the chord structure, we'd play along. Half a dozen CDs came out of that group, including one of my own, where I tried to capture the friends, the relationships, the people, the energy of that experience with Rock and Roll Playdate. We did our CD release party at the Yellow Cab. If you have not been down there, either for the music or sideshow or food trucks, find a reason to go down there. Currently, I still play with Good Time Accordion Band at Oktoberfest, play with Sons of Blarney at Celtic Festival. This is a band I started playing keyboards with called Reload. They are absolutely stretching my musical abilities with the music that we're playing. If that brass section looks familiar, you may have seen them in Last Waltz. If you have not been to the Last Waltz show at the Dayton Art Institute, you need to go see that. 30 of Dayton's finest musicians get together. We support WYSO. This was a picture from their studio where we were there promoting the show. An incredible community where people support each other. I do have a day job. I am a psychoeducational group leader. That is a real thing. You can Google it. It comes up. And at Kettering Behavioral Medicine Center. Every day I use music to help teenagers express their thoughts, their feelings, figure out what they're going through, use music in a creative, positive way. But it's a short-term facility. 3 to 5 days we discharge them, which is why we're starting On the Verge Music. On the Verge Music, we want the kids to continue that work. In a recent article in the Dayton Magazine that should come up here, 3, 2, 1. See, I went off script. There we go. Notice the key words in this article. Words like community, understand, educate, mentors, programs for teens, positive adult influence. I think Brian LeDuc is in there somewhere. These are the things that we want to provide. All these things already exist, but we're looking to do them a little more intentionally, and there's 3 aspects of our program. We want to do individualized, relational music mentoring. We want to have an existing multi-generational supportive community, and then we want to give the kids performance opportunities to take the abilities and their message and their art and bring it into the community. What I'm currently doing is trying to recruit a team that would form a board of directors. We are incorporated. We have not applied for nonprofit status. So if you're going, that looks like a lot of fun, I would like to help. Talk to me after the program. We're hoping to start after-school programs in the spring. I want to thank Dayton for being a part of my growth and development as a musician and as a person. As the quote says, in a smaller town, I don't know that I'd have the resources. In a larger city, I may not have had the opportunity. But the Dayton music community from the Oregon District to the Schuster Center has been very open, very encouraging. I want to thank them a lot. I also want to thank Jennifer Taylor, who's over here, because a lot of the pictures up here are hers. So thank you, Jennifer, as well. There she is.